Okay. All right. 8 plus 4.
8 plus 4 equals
Count it if you're not sure.
12.
12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Next one. 9 plus 4 equals 13, 13, 13. 9 plus 7 equals 16, 16, 16. 9 plus 5 equals 14, 14, 14. 7 plus 9 equals 16, 16, 16. 8 plus 3 equals 11, 11, 11. 8 plus 5 equals 13, 13, 13. 7 plus 5 equals 12, 12, 12. 4 plus 5 equals 9, 9, 9. 3 plus 7 equals 10, 10, 10. 9 plus 6 equals 15, 15, 15. 9 plus 3 equals 12, 12, 12. 5 plus 8 equals 13, 13, 13. 5 plus 7 equals 12, 12, 12. 3 plus 6 equals 9, 9, 9. 4 plus 6 equals 10, 10, 10. 4 plus 7 equals 11, 11, 11. 2 plus 7 equals 9, 9, 9. 7 plus 6 equals 13, 13, 13. 7 plus 3 equals 10, 10, 10. 7 plus 4 equals 11, 11, 11. 6 plus 3 equals 9, 9, 9. 2 plus 5 equals 7, 7, 7. 6 plus 9 equals 15, 15, 15. 3 plus 8 equals 11, 11, 11. 2 plus 8 equals 10, 10, 10. 9 plus 8 equals 17, 17, 17. 7 plus 2 equals 9, 9, 9. 6 plus 7 equals 13, 13, 13. 5 plus 9 equals 14, 14, 14. 8 plus 7 equals 15, 15, 15. 4 plus 3 equals 7, 7, 7. 6 plus 5 equals 11, 11, 11. 3 plus 4 equals 7, 7, 7. No, not that one. 5 plus 6 equals 11, 11, 11. 4 plus 8 equals 12, 12, 12. 9 plus 2 equals 11, 11, 11. 6 plus 2 equals 8, 8, 8. 8 plus 2 equals 10, 10, 10. And 2 plus 4 equals 6, 6, 6. Okay, so that's the facts we've kind of been on, just addition facts. getting those down.
600.
All right.
60 billion.
All right, let's go ahead and look at the board. So I have a counting by tens pattern up here. Counting by tens with the number 6. Okay, so what would come if I'm counting by tens with 6? What comes after we say 6? Counting by tens with 6. 6, then
7.
counting by 10.
I know. 16.
16.
Oh.
6, 16,
26.
26.
I know. 36.
36. So remember, guys, is you're counting by tens, but now you're counting by tens with a certain number. So all of your answers should have that number in there. So you always start with the single digit, the single number, then you go into the teens, then the 20s, 30s, like 6, 16, 26, 36,
46.
46,
56.
56,
66.
66, and then
76.
76. So 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 66, 76.
86, 96.
Yes, that's how you will finish it. So that's counting by tens with the numbers. So when you're counting by tens with the numbers, you always start with the single number, go into your teens, then 20s, 30s, 40s. But if you're counting by tens with a certain number, all of your answers have to have that number. Like if we're counting by tens with 9, we would say 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. We're counting by tens with 4. We would say 4, 14, 24, 34, 44.
54, 64, 74, 84, 94,
Good. So now that we're practicing some counting, let's practice counting by 5s to 100. So 5, 10,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Good. So that's counting by 10s with 5, counting by 5s. Okay, let's count by 10s all the way to 200. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120,
130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180,
190,
200.
10. You'll just keep going. It's the same exact thing. Good. All right, so that's just practicing some counting. Remember, we're combining dimes and nickels now. So it's important whenever we're doing it in our book, we pay attention to the size of the coin. On our test last week, I think we had a little bit of confusion about that. So remember, the coins are different sizes. The dimes are always your smallest and they'll always be first. Your nickels are the next big coin, and then you have your pennies that are always at the end because those are ones. Pennies, he's also facing the opposite way. If it's to the back of the coin, pay attention to it. It says it on the back. It'll say 1 cent or 1 dime or 1 nickel. You just have to remember what to count by when you have that particular coin. So when we have dimes, we count by 10s. When we have nickels, we count by, and pennies, we count by. And we also learn quarters where we count by 25. So let's practice the 25. 25, 50, 75, $1. Again, 25, 50, 75, $1. One more time. 25, 50, 75, $1. So when we're counting by 25s, that's your pattern. So if you're in the dollars, you would say $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $2, $2.25, $2.50, $2.75, $3, and you just keep that pattern going. That's how you count. But we'll practice coins tomorrow. Today I have some other things with you. All right, let's practice some plus 10 and minus 10. So I have 24 plus 10. That's simply saying 10 more than 24. 10 more than 24 would be 24 plus 10 would be
34.
34. 19 plus 10. That's 10 more than 19. 19 plus 10. Okay, Avaya? Unmute. 19 plus 10. 19 plus 10. 10 more than 19. So if we're counting by 10s with a 9, we would say 9, 19.
49.
Not 40. What comes after the teens? 29. So 9, 19, 29. The 20s comes after the teens. 19 plus 10 is 29. Okay, next we have 84 minus 10. So I'm losing 10. I'm going back 10. 84 minus 10 is
74.
74. Good.
You like
74.
you took your 74.
Okay, let's go ahead and practice comparison symbols. Remember, when our symbol is pointing to the left, that means less than. When it's pointing to the right, it's greater than. And our two lines above one another all is equal. So whenever it looks like this, the first thing you need to do is work out the facts first, then compare the answers. So 7 plus 3 is equal to what? 10. Well, 7 plus 3 is 10. And what is 4 plus 6? 10. So is 10 less than, greater than, or equal to 10? It is equal. Same exact number. When it's the same number, it's equal. Okay, next I have 2 plus 8, and is 2 plus 8 greater than, less than, or equal to 3 plus 4? Let's work it out here first. Work out your fact first. So 2 plus 8 is equal to
6.
2 plus 8 plus 8, not minus.
Oh. Go.
I have 2 add 8 more. 10.
I know, it's
10, and then let's work out 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So it's 10 less than, greater than, or equal to 7?
less than. Greater than.
10 is not less than 7. 10 is
Greater.
greater. Greater. Okay. All right. So remember your symbols, and when you see it like this, always work out the fact first, then compare the answers, because it's hard to compare it without knowing the answer to the fact. You have to figure out the answer first, then compare it to one another, okay? All right, next I have, so remember we learned groups of 10 a while back. We learned how to count how many groups of 10. Whenever we saw squares like this, we automatically knew that that was a total of 10. So we did not need to count it because we knew that it was 10. So sometimes you would have it in a group together, would ask you how many groups of 10. Okay, and these were called the what? Does anybody remember what those were called? The extras. Good. They were called the extras, and they simply we count by ones because they were the extras. Now, like I'll have you looking at that page in your book on 131, we will now have the hundreds block. Okay, so all of these all together is a total of 100. So we don't need to count each one because we already know that they are 100. So we've learned how to count by hundreds. Can we do that now to 1,000? So 100, 200,
300, 400, 500,
700,
800,
1,000. Yes. So we already have these that we know how to count by. We already know how to count by 100s. So now we just need to know when we see the big blocks in our book what to do. So lately in our book, we've been practicing place value. It's been a while since we talked about it, but we did learn about place value already. I have mentioned place value before. Remember, numbers have a place. We've been learning it with tens and ones, but now in your book, you have hundreds, tens, and ones, right? HTO, hundreds, tens, ones. Hundreds is always first, tens is always in the middle, and ones will always be in the back. So like it always asks you to write the number. So I'm gonna say, I think our last number we wrote was 119, I think maybe. Not sure, but if it tells you to write 119, you will write 119. In 119, we have 100 because it's 119. We have 110 and 19 and 9 ones. So that gives me a total of 119. So now that we have the hundreds blocks, it's going to be important to know how to write the number down when we count it. So let me show you what I mean by that. So we know our big box is 100. This is what? 10, and these are ones. So now we're going to learn how to put them all together.
What? No.
So let's go ahead and look at this. I'm going to have one big block. All right, so let's look at this one. So how many hundreds blocks do I have? One, right? That's the hundreds. And I only have one. How many tens do I have? Two.
And 3.
2 tens. And then how many ones do I have?
3.
So what number does this make? 123.
123.
So that's how you do it. You'll look at the blocks and you'll put it into a number. You always start with your hundreds first, then your tens, then your ones, and that's the number it builds. 123. Let me look at another one.
Backwards, it would be 321.
Yeah.
I know how to read stuff backwards. My mom would be like, Mariah, what you read? Read it backwards. I'd be like, day and X. Would that mean it would be like save if you flip it that way? Okay.
Let's look at this one. Okay, how many 100 blocks do I have? The 100 blocks are the big squares. So that's 2 hundreds Always put that first, your 200s. How many tens? 4 tens. And how many extras? How many ones? So that made what number? 246. So 200, 4 tens, 6 ones make 246. Okay?
2, 4, 6.
Mhm.
2, 4, 6, 8. 10. 4, 6, 8, 10. 12. 14. $1. 18. Stop saying that. Miss Food is 22, 24, 26, 28. Yeah, she's 30. 32. That's why Zoe get a copy. Yeah, she said we
Yeah,
get a
that is what I said.
Oh, I know what. Oh.
All right, let's look at this one. How many 100 blocks do I have?
3.
300s. The big squares are your hundreds. So 300s. We're making a number. How many tens? 1 10. And how many ones?
2.
So what number did that make? 312. Because I had 300s, 1 10, 2 ones. That's 312. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna draw one and I want you to write the number down. Yes, Abaya, you have a question?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
When is our next show and tell gonna be?
We can talk about that after Zoom, okay?
Okay.
What does that have to do with class?
All right, so this is the one here. Now I want you to write down the number. Look at your hundreds block. Look at your tens and then your ones. You make this into a number. Yeah, I did. I said just write it on the page.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I guess some people are.
Where's the pencil?
Don't show it. Look at your hundreds first, then your tens. Remember just how I did it. Look at your hundreds, write the number. Count your tens, write the number, then count your ones, write the number, and that's the number that it creates.
Square.
What you mean?
Oh yeah. 2. Not mine. 5. Wait, where is the 3? Oh, my voice. Oh, I got it now. 253. 2 really fast. Is it 253? No. Yeah. Oh, she has it together, guys. This one here, because this is what I get. 3, 253. 3. No, not 253. It's 25. I mean, 205.
Okay, so let's see what numbers y'all have. What numbers do you have?
163.
Well, I wasn't say it out loud. I said, show me. You have it, Avaya and Dennis. Y'all have the number? Did y'all write it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What number did y'all have?
253.
253. We have 200s, 5 tens, 3 ones. That builds the number 253. Good. Now let me give you a little challenge. Can you draw me one now?
What?
So can you draw me 162? What would that look like? How many hundreds? How many tens? How many ones? 162.
I am not good at drawing like you. Yeah. I'm
It's
good.
okay, as long as you know like the right size and the shape, which one you're supposed to put where,
Oh.
that
I
should
don't
be
know.
fine.
I don't know. Wait, so you have to put.
You drawn it, so before, after you draw, you can show it to me on the screen.
Girl, you were just sitting there for a moment.
Okay.
And the. You the part.
Okay, thank you, Valia. Good. What is that at the bottom?
Which shade? Oh, so who's gonna be? I can do which shade. I'm best.
Okay, so if we drew it, how many 100 blocks do I have? 100th block, which is our large square. How many tens blocks do I have? 6, which is more like the rectangle, so 6 of those.
I do that. And 2.
And then how many of my ones, my extras?
2.
2. 1, that's a small square. 162. Good, that's what it should look like.
I did it.
All right, so last thing I want to do in math is looking at the thermometer. Remember last week we learned how to read the temperature. Remember, a thermometer is used to tell us the temperature. It tells us how hot or how cold it is on a day. I told you that mercury inside of the ruler, the thermometer, determines the temperature. The hotter it is, the higher up it goes. The colder it is, the lower it gets. So let's look at the thermometer here. No, it's just here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Look at the temperature. How many degrees is it on my thermometer?
80 degrees. 80 degrees. 80 degrees.
Okay. 80 degrees. So what kind of day is that? 80 degrees, is that a cold day? Like, do I need a jacket? I need to put on
Warm.
Yeah, that's pretty warm. Maybe even going into hot, right? So I probably could have on shirt sleeve, maybe some shorts, sandals. That's a pretty hot day, 80 degrees.
Or
Good.
like slippers.
Yes,
yeah,
slippers. Well,
I saw
I don't know.
a woman at school with no socks, not just
Oh my gosh. All right, so that's it for math. Let's go ahead and move on to our writing. So you're not writing anything today. I'll go over what we had learned last Monday, but remember we're out of school last Tuesday, so that's what why we didn't test on it, but we'll be testing on it this week. So this week we're learning again how to abbreviate the months. Remember, an abbreviation means a shorter way to write something. It's abbreviated, it's shorter. Just like when we learn our initials, it was a shorter way to write our name. Instead of saying our full name, we can just write our initials. Well, abbreviate means what means a shorter way to write something. And this week we're practicing how to abbreviate the months. So does anyone remember what do we do? How do we abbreviate every single month? Okay, every single one. I did mention it, like I said, I know it was last week, but I just want to see if anybody remembers from last week. So what do we do?
Underline J-A-N.
Okay, so what does that mean though? You only abbreviate what? The first 3 letters, yes. So every single month that we abbreviate, we only put the first 3 letters. Now there's one month we don't abbreviate. Which month is that we do not abbreviate because it already only has 3 letters? Kinley? May. Remember, May already has only 3 letters, so we don't need to abbreviate May. We just write the month. But all the other months, in order to abbreviate it, we write the first 3 letters. Now, is that all we do? Because there's some punctuation we have to make sure of whenever we're doing it. So whenever I'm abbreviating January, how do I start it with the what?
Capital J.
I have to make sure to start it with the capital J, and I put the first 3 letters, capital J-A-N. Is that it?
No.
No, what else do I put?
Dot.
Dot to show that it's abbreviated. February, how do I abbreviate February? Capital
Capital
F
E-D. Dot.
dot. Okay, March, how do I abbreviate? Capital
M-A-R.
dot. Please click normal and stop doing that. April, let's abbreviate. I started with capital
A-P-R. Dot.
May. Any abbreviation? Nope, just write May.
M-A-Y.
June, how do we abbreviate it? Capital
J-U-N-E.
Good. Okay. July, how do we abbreviate July? Capital J. August, how do we abbreviate? Capital Good. September, how do we abbreviate? Capital Good. October, how do we abbreviate? Capital O-C. Good. November, how do we abbreviate? Capital N-O-V. Dot. And December, how do we abbreviate? Capital D. Okay, do you still have your paper from last week when we did this? Do y'all still have it, Dennis and Avaya? If not, you'll have to write it down so that you'll have it for the test Thursday, unless you'll remember for Thursday. But we did do it last Monday, but remember we had to kind of cancel because of school being out that one day. So yes, okay, I see it, Avaya. Good. So yeah, you should have it from last week because that was what we had did last week.
I don't got it in there.
It's have, and yeah. Okay, so these are how we abbreviate the months. So tomorrow we'll practice some more abbreviating the months. Okay, today I just wanted to just kind of go refresh you on it because we'll actually test on it this week. Okay, Lord willing, we don't have school. I don't think school should be closed any day this week. I think we should be fine. Okay, all right. So abbreviation is a shorter way to write something, and when we abbreviate the months, we put the first 3 letters, we capitalize it, I'm sorry, and then we put the first 3 letters followed by a dot to show that a period, to show that it is abbreviated, a shorter way to write the month, okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on to our phonics for today. Yeah, language and reading, that's it.
Oh,
But, you know, spelling is just, yeah.
that was so fast. We just started. Wait,
Mhm.
we just
All
started.
right, so go ahead and get out loosely paper. Let's do a little phonics challenge today. Let me see how many people know their sounds really well. Go ahead and get out a loosely paper and number it 1 all the way through 10, 1 to 10. Skip lines between it. A loosely paper, number it 1 through 10, skip lines. You can't be focused and having conversation. You're gonna forget something. No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Like for everybody. I'm not guessing.
Oh, that's what it means. I'm gonna write my name.
Okay. Mhm.
One time. I know how to write my L's. I didn't even know. Yeah. This is how you write it.
Yeah, but you. Oh. I got something else.
What is on the plate? On the floor doing? I don't know, but leave it alone. Cause not for nobody. What are the trays? Let's move stuff in here and try to. Oh my God, that's you know that I ate let's write my name and my pencil grow. Stop. Dropping my pencil.
Do you feel like that's acceptable handwriting?
No.
Do you feel like that's acceptable handwriting? Because I don't. Yeah, look at some of them and fix it. Like, you have to stay inside the lines. Like, you're all outside of the lines. Fix all the ones that are all of the lines, the letters aren't formed. They can.
I'm at the number 9.
All right, so let's get started with the number 1. So I will give you a special sound and I want you to give me a word with that special sound. You cannot give the clue word, meaning the word that is on the phonics chart. So like if I would say PL, you can't put plain because that's the word that's on the chart. You have to come up with your own word, okay? So yes.
Oh, this is play.
No, just no word that is similar. That,
Okay.
just so we can, yeah.
Play.
You can put play. I said you can't put the word that is the clue word.
Yeah, put play. Like if they say PL, you can't say it out loud because you said.
Okay, well, let's not say it out loud then. Okay.
Okay,
All right. Okay, first one, special sound. Let's start with an easy one. Special sound is BL bull, like in block. Give me a word with special sound BL bull, like in block.
Can you do blame?
You can put anything but block. Okay, we have Taylor. Good. Blow. Blame.
Yeah, blame.
Blankets. Blame. Another blame.
Are we doing my turn? I blame. Can I get a point?
That's fine.
Yay! You get a point too? Me.
Really? It's hard because you was the one that had it first, but I didn't say that. I was just saying.
I get a point too, Miss Lindsay.
Okay, we have one. Bull. BL bull, like block.
Huh?
Okay, we're on number 1, but blue. Okay.
Miss Flugin,
Mm-hmm.
we're on number 1.
Yes, BL was the first sound I gave.
I thought PL, pull and play.
No, I didn't give PL. All I had said about PL was I was giving an example. That wasn't one I gave.
Let me erase this. I thought she was holding the baby.
All right, 2. Next sound. Ang, like in bang. Ang, A-N-G, ang, like in bang. Ang, that's I-N-G. Ang, like in bang. What's the word?
Oh,
Rang.
Tang.
Tang.
Yeah, 2 points. Yay, we got it. Spelling words. Wait, bang, yeah, bang and bang.
Sang. Okay, do we have any others?
Bang, group of words. I already put bang, sing, pain. And pain frame. Bang, like pain. Pain, pain. Yeah, y'all gotta keep this to yourself. Including
What is that?
hanging.
Not quite a word. Hanging. Maybe
Okay.
hanging. Hanging with an H at the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 3. Okay, give me a word with sound. Fire, like in fire. I-R-E, ire, like in fire. Tire, higher. Liar does sound like if a liar is L-I-A-R. What is that? Wire. Okay.
Wait, what is this again?
I-R-E, that says ire.
I got put fire too. I put
I can't see.
T
What is that?
E
Wire.
Huh?
Huh?
R E R.
No, I-R-E, ire.
Higher. Okay, I got one.
Okay, tired. Okay. All right, number 4. Give me a word with sound. O-L-D, old, like in gold.
O-L-D. Oh, pound.
Old. Old, mold.
I did one.
Old. Hold. Okay, good.
Oh. I know. Sold.
Sold.
What
is that? Not that. Old. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, what number on 5? Okay, give me a word with sound. Oh, this is a good one. C that says like in city.
What? Oh, this hard. I have circus. No. Circus, yes.
Circus. I
Punctuation.
can see.
I got one.
Well, C starts with an S.
Punctuation.
There's no C that says in there punctuate. It is a C, but the C has to say S. Okay.
Here are my conclusions.
Okay. What is that?
Circle.
Circle. We could have said face, price, cent. All of these have that C that says S.
She said. I think I spelled it wrong. Is it C R E L?
Okay.
Is circle C I R?
Yes, C-I-R-C-L-E.
I put circle.
Okay. Next one. Give me a word with sound. All, A-L-L, all, like in ball.
All like a ball.
Ball, call, okay.
Why do I have 1,
Call.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points?
Ball, okay. Tall.
Tall.
Good. Well, ball is the clue word.
I'm doing it like this.
All right, 7. Good. 7, give me a word with sound. E-A-R, ear, like in ear. E-A-R, ear, like in ear. That's a tricky one because a lot of words sound like they have ear in it.
Mirror. Tear.
That's one.
Tear.
Tear.
Hey.
It's E-E. It's not E-A.
Tear. I already put tear though. I put beer. Beer.
Well, no, it's not that one. That's not E-A-R, ear.
Tear.
Tear. Okay, tear is T-E-A-R.
Wait. Tear. See? It's what it means.
Yeah, T-E, but that is tear, but it's T-E-A-R.
T-E. I already put here. I already put here. I've been had here. But I don't want to say it here. No. I put
Okay,
here.
8. All right, good.
Point.
Okay, I'm about to put the pages up.
I put here.
Tier, okay. Tier, E-A-R, tier. All right, next one. This is our new sound. Give me a word with F-U-L, full, like in beautiful. Full, like in beautiful. Give me a word. That's a suffix, so you need to have a root word.
Wait, I got one full.
It's a suffix. You need to have a root word. Like in beautiful, the root word is beauty.
Wait, I know
And then
one.
full is added. So what will be yours?
Wait, is O-U-O-O?
It's F-U-L, full.
Oh, I'm full.
That's not a word.
I'm full is not a word.
This one seems to be a little challenging.
I did one. It's cool. Oh, I know. Unhappy.
No.
Unhappy.
Yeah, but full is not in there.
Oh, I'm full. Oh, cool. Wait. Cool. Wait, what they got? I lost my mind. What did I say? Oh, cool. You didn't losing mine is when the
Let's see. Okay, we could say thankful, grateful, helpful, skillful.
I did flute.
Huh?
I did flute.
No, not flute. It has to be F-U-L, full.
I did great.
Okay, 9.
Whoa.
9, give me a word with prefix B-E-B, like in because. Carly, sit up with that, please.
B.
No.
Oh.
B-E-B, like in because.
Become.
Well, don't say it out loud.
Become. All right.
You have to have a root word. Become, okay?
Yeah.
Not B. In order for it to be prefix B, it has to have a root word, like because has cause. Become. Become, we could say between, behind, before, all of those. What? 10, belong. Yep, that's 1 too. Belong. All right, last one. Give me a word with sound. S-M, sm, like in smoke.
Oh. Poke. Poke.
No, S-M, sm, smell, small.
Small. I put small.
Okay.
I just put
Smile. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes we think the same thing.
I won. I got one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the paper. Huh? I don't hear you.
She's talking to somebody else.
No.
What's in there? All different words you're writing. What's number 9?
Number
Oh.
9.
Belief. Is that what that
Well,
was?
they give us hints like B.
Uh-huh.
So B.
What's number 7?
7. It's
We just want to do our graduation like on the 13th. I think not the
5
the field trip on the 13th.
The 13th, the Tuesday after, but it might, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
not the Tuesday, the Thursday, like the day before, unless y'all doing something, because I
Mm-mm.
wanna,
Oh, before Good Friday,
Yeah.
okay.
if
All
y'all
right.
doing something as a school, because that day I'm not coming back, they when we
that
come back,
was
we just going to their house.
Okay,
All right.
all right. All right, so let's go ahead and practice some syllables. Remember, a syllable is a part of a word. So what do we do to figure out syllables? All right, clap. So first word, fork. Fork.
What?
Wine. Okay, fork. Next one, cucumber.
Cucumber.
3. Okay, some people said 2, 3. I was like, which one? Okay, next one, Africa.
Africa. 3.
Okay,
3.
butter.
Butter. 2.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. 4. 5.
4. Letters.
Letter. 2.
Letters 2. Mountain.
Mountain. 2.
Birthday.
Birthday. 2.
Okay, consonant.
Consonant. 3.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yes.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Wait, what? 7.
Count again, do it again.
8.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
8.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 8 syllables. Good, awesome.
7, 8.
All right, good. So that's it for phonics. I just wanted to practice some words, go over some syllables. That's really it for today. Our lessons, y'all gonna see, they're gonna start to get a lot quicker because we're finishing our curriculum. This is our last week in math. Well, we will have more math, but it's just we're done with the book. We just won't have.
We're
that
done with the back.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and go on to language. So remember, we've been talking about nouns. We're finally gonna get into it
It's
fully. So what is a noun?
A noun is a person,
Name.
of a person, place, thing, or idea.
Yes, a noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Person, place, thing, or idea. Can you get your tablet? Write this.
Okay. Wait. My pencil got lost. It's right there in Miss.
Okay, you may want to write this down today.
Okay. Right there.
Definition. So you may want to write this down. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Put nouns at the top.
Wait, you have to turn it
No, not right now. Go to the front, not the back.
It's not. Yes, it is. It's right there. Yeah.
Are we? So put nouns at the top of your paper like this. Noun.
Mouse.
A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Yeah, I did not. A noun is the name, the name.
Wait, I gotta write it first. Wait, why am I writing in print? What's wrong with you? I just got myself. I got myself yesterday. Nah, nouns. Noun. A person. Wait, we have to take this home, Miss Prudence?
Hmm?
We have to take this home?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I gotta write neither than this.
Mm-hmm.
Is a person, place, thing, or ID. ID. Okay. I write it this in here.
Open it up. A noun is the name of it's an idea. Mhm.
Okay, so a noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. Remember, we have two types of nouns. We have a common noun and a common and proper. Common means that anyone can have the name. Proper means that it is the special name when we give their actual name. So common and proper. Common means anyone can have the name. Proper is the special name. When we give them their actual name, their specific name that they are called, that is the common, proper. Yes, Dennis?
I can't hear you.
No?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Avaya, can you hear?
Your voice is a little bit low.
It went low? Okay. Okay, how about now? Is it a little better?
Yeah.
All right, so a noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. We have two kinds of nouns, common and proper. So today what we're gonna do is do the common and proper of persons. Tomorrow we'll do place, okay?
Miss Lucas, can I do that on my?
I'm gonna do it, that's wrong. That pencil.
1, 2, 4, hub. 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Lord. That's all. Thank you. I mean, you're right. Wait, who's the last? My nickname is Rock. My nickname is Stacey. Wait, I just thought you said. And this how I spell F-A-Y-E-F-A-Y. That's it. Cause she's a grown person. Oh, I thought you say grown person. Guess what, Miss Lucas? I used to call adults. I used to say adults. Adult. I used to say that, so I said mo. And I used to say I love you, like I love you. I used to write love different. I used to write L-U-V. And I didn't used to know vowels. I used to say I-D-L-A. I'm tripping out loud right now. Teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher. I used to say teacher. And I used to go in my school and say teacher. Wait, this is mine? Wait, what's my head? Wait, that's wait, what?
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and practice the common and proper of persons. Okay. Absolutely not. You know I'm gonna say no. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I nearly did bird. My time killing bird. And she did say, Gummy was making her so bird one time.
Okay.
Said you go put it.
All right.
Can't wait to learn.
So let's go ahead and turn some common nouns into proper of person. No. Mm-mm. Not gonna work. Not that. Okay. So common and proper. So we have common, which means anyone can have the name, and proper is a special name. So let's start with family. So who are some people in our family that we all would have someone in our family with that same name?
Jay.
Mom. Mom, we're on the common side. Mom. All of us have a mom, right?
Wait.
Yep, we do. And we all call our mom. Mom. I call my mom, Mom. You call your mom, Mom. So that is a common noun. Mom is a common noun because anyone can have the name Mom. We all call our mom, Mom. So that's a common noun. But how would I take mom and turn it into a proper noun? Now, when I say turn mom into a proper noun, that means I'm giving mom her actual name. And I would say, if I would say Monique, or you could say your own mom's name, right?
Sarah.
Yes. Whenever I give the first name, their special name, it is called a proper noun. So mom would be common, but when I turn it into her actual name, it becomes a proper noun. So go ahead and put that.
Dominique.
That's fine. So yeah, so mom is common because anyone can have the name mom, but when I give her actual name, it becomes a proper noun.
I can be Kelly. I can say Kelly. D-O-M. Should I call me? I. Miss Flugent.
Yes.
My mom's proper name is Angia.
Okay, good. You can put her name then for like proper Angia.
Okay, let me put this in there.
Okay. All right, let's look at two. Who's another person in our family that we all call that person the same name because it's a common noun? We say mom.
Cousin.
Well, I
Dad.
was gonna say dad, but yes, cousin is one too.
I don't call my cousin. I call her by her real name. Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, but she is your cousin though, and it's common because anyone can be called a cousin. So cousin is common. Let's turn cousin into proper. Let's give cousin a proper noun name. We could say
Jade. That's my.
Jade.
Wait, that's
Jade and any other name that any of your cousins have. I'm just giving you examples here, but you can use Chloe is one. Well, yeah.
That's my cousin.
Shyla. You can use any name. Just make sure it's proper.
Dad, we can do that. I have so many cousins I can't get that. And one of my big cousins is Kyrie. Oh, that's my cousin. How do you even spell Shala? Shala. Wait, S-H-A-R-L.
No. Mm-mm.
S-H-A.
You can work on your letters. There's a lot of other things.
No, S-H.
Letters and spelling it. Okay, so number 3, who's another common noun person in our family?
Dad.
Dad, yes.
Dad.
Dad, and let's turn dad into a proper noun. What can I say for dad?
TJ. That's
TJ, Bernard, Benjamin.
Benjamin. Wait, I'm gonna put Deandre. Benjamin.
Okay, so all of these are I'm sorry, dad is the common because anyone can have the name dad, but when we turn it into their actual name, it's a proper noun now. And you can put your own parent's name. I just was putting.
How you spell Deandre? I call him when I put Daddy Mom.
Because you shouldn't have pulled it.
Daddy, can I go use the restroom now?
Okay.
That's what Miss Cummings. How you spell Deandre?
I'm not sure how he spells it, but I would spell it D-E.
Oh yeah, that's how you spell it. That's my brother. Oh, my brother name is my brother name is Jay.
T-R-A-Y.
Can I do number 4? I don't think my mom want to do. Oh, that hurts. The next one I'm gonna say, number 4, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say like.
Okay. So what are some other common nouns of people in our family? Because we're moving on to something else for the last 3. What are other people? Who are other people? Brother, sister.
Mom.
We have mom.
Oh.
What did you say, Abaya?
Family.
Grandma, uncle, aunt, grandpa. Yes. So all of these are examples of people in our family. These are the common nouns of the people in our family. And all we do to give them their proper noun is to give them their first name. Okay. So now let's talk about people with jobs. Okay. So who are some people with jobs that could have a common noun? A lot of people can be called this particular thing.
A policeman.
I said people with jobs, like a worker.
Policeman.
Policeman. Okay, we can say police officer. That's common, right? Because there are a bunch of police officers. If we would say the police officer drove in the car, there are a ton of police officers. So that's common. Anyone can be called police officer. But when we give him the proper noun name,
Let's say Dave. Can I close up?
we give him the special name. What could I change from common police officer? What would be his proper noun name? Officer Dave. Are y'all writing this? Officer Dave. Officer, you writing this? Exactly how I have it? Okay, Officer Dave is the proper because common would be police officer. Just making sure. When you put Officer Dave. So Officer Dave would be the proper noun of police officer. Police officer is common because anyone can be called police officer, but Officer Dave is proper because we're naming the exact officer. What are other jobs we could say are common? Many people can be called this.
Mailman.
That is one, okay? What's another one?
Fireman.
Fireman, a fireman, firefighter. What would be the proper of firefighter? Firefighter Joe. Okay, and another will be teacher.
Hey, Mom.
Teacher is common because we can say my teacher. We could be talking about anyone, but when we name the teacher, we give them a name, it turns into proper noun. So if you would say Mrs. Flugent, that becomes proper. Okay, so these are all examples of common and proper of people. The common means that anyone can have this name. That's why it's common, because if we say my mom, anyone. If we would say my cousin, that could be anyone. But when we give them their actual name, the proper noun, that's whenever it turns into a proper noun, because we're giving their actual name. We are direct in who we are talking about.
Oh, okay. I can scripture like M-R. M.R. Okay. M-R-S dot. M-R-S dot. Capital M-R-S dot. I forgot your name. I did not. Capital M-R. I was gonna say fake. Cause I forgot her name. Is it fake? Fake. L. That really got mixed up. L.
Okay, we have it.
Plate. How do you spell this Flugents?
It's right here.
Mommy, can I tell Miss Flugent that we have tickets to go to the movies?
Do you know what you're doing?
We just finished these up. I don't think I had enough space to write all of these.
Okay, all right, so these are common and proper nouns, how to turn common and proper nouns of person. Tomorrow we'll do place, okay? So don't lose track of your paper so that we can add place to it on tomorrow, okay? All right, go ahead and get out your reading. We have reading and spelling, and then we'll be done for the day.
Miss Flugent, I did not my paper.
Yeah.
I stole my shirt in the trash. Oh no.
All right, we're on page 61. The cat and the fox, I believe, today.
The cat in the box. Cat in the box.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't got no cat in the box. I think my mama keeps leaving it at home. Wait, I thought it was this page. I thought it was this page. Cat and the fox. Cat and the fox. Miss Flugent, my mama had it like split like tape and mama. She had it like this. And I just took it out and made it to the side.
All right, 61, 64 to 60. Yeah. Let me see. The cat and the fox. Mm, yeah.
I really like that. Okay, Mama. It don't matter if you like it. It's her hair. It's my hair.
Here.
Go. It's your hair? No, it's not your hair.
All right. All right, let's get started. It's page 61, the cat and the fox. I will, but let's come on. Yeah.
One day when
Title.
the cat and the
You
fox.
need to stay in two.
One day when
Where's
the
it go?
fox was taking a walk
Okay,
in
let's start
the
crying.
frosting, he met a cat. Do you know any tricks, Mr. Cat? Asked
Let's see how I
Mrs.
ask.
Cat asked the fox.
Okay, so when the fox is walking through the forest, he runs into Mrs. Cat and he asks her if she knows how to do what? Tricks. Let's see on 62 what she says.
Thank you, Korea. Oh yes, I know. One or two. Well, that is not many. I must say, said the fox. You are right, Mr. Fox. But the tricks I know are the very good ones, said the cat. How many do you know? I know 1,000 tricks.
Mm-hmm. 1,000 tricks.
1,000 tricks. I know 100 tricks to play on dogs. What would you do if the dogs came right now? Asked the fox. I would know just one thing to do.
Okay. All right. So the cat says, yes, I know tricks, but she only knew how many? Like one or two. And so the fox then says, oh, that's not many, right? Because he said he knew how many?
100.
Hundreds and thousands of tricks, right? And so he's like, if a dog comes, what would you do, right? And she says, well, I have one trick. So let's see what she says. Anybody in 62? Kinley? Yeah, oh my God. This way.
Poor Miss Cat, said the fox. I am sorry for you. Let me teach you a few of my tricks. Listen, Mr. Fox, said the cat. I hear dogs barking. There they come. I will try my one trick now. As fast as could be, the cat ran up a tree. The dogs barked at her, but they could not reach her. Now I will see the fox play some of his tricks, said Miss Cat. The fox knew many tricks, but he could not get away from the dog. They
Chase.
chased him and bit the cat lots from the tree. One good plan, better than 100 tricks, he said.
Okay, all right, good. So, excuse me. So yes, so when the dogs came, right, whose trick worked? The cat or the fox?
The cat
She was able to go where?
on a tree.
And where did the fox go? He just had to try to run away, right? He just had to try to run away to get, so he made fun of her with her 1 and 2 tricks, but her tricks actually what? Helped her, right? In a time where the dogs were after her, her tricks helped her out to get away. So he, he thought that his tricks were better because he knew so many, but he didn't know the trick to get away from the dogs. So yeah, so don't think that, maybe like, oh, my way, or I know more and I know better, and think that that's it. No, because he thought because she knew more that he knew he was better, but it wasn't that. She had the right trick and she knew better. And so she got away from the dogs, unlike him. He did not.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So that's it for our reading today.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was it on the cat and the fox. All right. So let's go ahead and look at your, oh no, that's it. That's it. Yeah, we'll do this tomorrow. All right, so that's it, guys. Yeah, for time purposes, that's it for us today, guys. We completed everything. Make sure you go over your common and proper if you did not. And also complete all your workbook pages today, okay? Y'all have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.